Okay. Hello. I went like so in it today. Thank you all for joining. I am Latisse. I didn't say that in like the last two readings, I believe. But thank you so much for joining and coming in. If you don't know, I do offer readings, so you can book a reading with me, a private reading. I do dream readings, mind body soul readings, and a few others. So check out our link description below. If those are not in your price range, I completely understand. Been there, currently working through that. All shay, getting through things. I get it. I understand completely. So I also do donation led private readings, specifically to you every Sunday on my YouTube. So check that out. Get that set in there. If you want a little bit of me behind the scenes, essentially, but not like behind the scenes, just me without doing tarot readings, you can check out my Twitch. I also do a tarot reading on there, but it's not the entire encapsulation of it. But other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe because it does help your girl to thrive and not survive. Okay? But other than that, the energy has been cleared and out. Speaking of energy being cleared and out, Spirit has, it's like a lot of unknown secret energy happening today. Like, first with the hidden truth, and now with the in the shadows energy, and just discovering, and we are in the dismantling phase, which is going towards the new moon energy. So it does make sense. But it's also like, it doesn't make sense because new moon is about new ideas, new fragrance. So it's just like, what's happening? But it also does make sense because it's pulling from the full moon, still getting that a little bit of that energy. You get it. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. It's just what we can see, but it's always full. I say, but a lot of like in the shadows, what's hitting, what do you need to know, hidden truth, like energy, and it's like that's kind of been like the theme for today for the collective overall. Like, what do you need to know? What do you need to understand? What are you missing? The hidden truth, all those things. So, doing my best to work on that. Looks like, is that a vocab word? That's hilarious. I don't know why. Sometimes I give like childish go, but I love it. It's dimly, which is funny. You can't really see it. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, the word is dimly. Okay, it says with little light or clarity. That's crazy. And I was just talking about a lot of energy with the truth. And yours is, we're going to do the in the shadows and the hidden truth. So with the dimly in the dismantling moon, it's like if things are dimly lit. Again, it's like you possibly know some information, but you possibly don't. So what I want you to do, because right now, let's see. I want to say two separate readings, but two separate energies as well. Two separate readings. Two separate readings. Yeah. So yeah, two separate readings for sure. Only two separate readings. It's currently what I'm feeling. Let me ahead and pull a card with that. And so that's what I'm getting. So I want you to pause. Think about something that you feel a little bit lost in. Feel a little bit in the dark about. Not really sure about, unsure. Things you've been questioning, things you feel like you kind of know, but not really sure. Needed extra confirmation, all the good things. Take a pause, take a break, take a breather, think about it. But we're going to go ahead and get into number one, which is starting at 404. Okay, that has been a theme for me recently. Um, let's go ahead and get into what is hidden from you, what you have been thinking about, what you don't really know everything about. Just hilarious. It's a little bit different than a hidden truth from you. This is something that is almost like within the shadows in the deck, is like something that you or someone else has been hiding from you within yourself. So let's see what has been dimly lit for you. What doesn't have all the clarity involving you. Oh, shit. Just gonna let the cards fall. And what is this on? Big step. I don't even know the song, but that's what I'm hearing. Just a few more spirit, and then we'll get into the reading. Okay. Spirit is having me do something I've never done before, but we're going to go ahead and do it together, which can also be a sign. What is their energy, spirit, that's currently watching? Because, like I said, I feel like it's two separate energies with two separate energies. So, if you know, you know. What has been their energy, spirit? Okay. We'll start with these. These are all your cards for the entire situation, but you get it. So we have two cards that are flipped up, two cards that are flipped down. Okay. The first cards that are flipped up, you have one of each in the shadows, and the hidden truth is I've been struggling and I know I messed up everything. Sometimes when you're going through things, you don't realize that when you're just trying to focus and just go through it, figure it out, figure it out, figure it out. And that's honestly what a lot of me and my friends were going through, just trying to figure it out. And sometimes it can disrupt a pattern within self or within relationships because you're like, I just been so focused on this. I haven't really been thinking about this or da 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 da. So you lose a sense of balance, right? Of being able to properly weigh things out, essentially, properly see things like, okay, this is what I need to do. Because when you get so focused on trying to fix what you have been struggling with or what you've been going through, you don't see another option or way out because that's all that you're focused on. You know, you're not focused on, picking up the phone call or making the phone call. With that phone call, it could be somebody to make you laugh, make you think about things and make you feel better. And it doesn't get rid of the struggle, but it alleviates some of it, So with the I know I messed up everything, it's almost like I don't know if I'll be able to fix what I have done energy, right? We have I wish I could take my words back and I love myself enough to walk away. And you know what's so crazy is with the I know I messed up everything and I love myself enough to walk away. Again, it's this energy where it's like you don't know how to fix it. And sometimes, again, with the I wish I could take my words under, I've been struggling. Again, you've been so focused on things that you possibly lash out that you're like, this is the only way to get it done. I can't entertain the calls. I can't entertain the people. No, I can't go out. I'm seeing Princess Tiana being like, no, I can go out. That would have helped her with the balance of recognizing that's not the only way. You know, she could have been at those events being like, yeah, man, but she's like, I cannot work tonight. But she really wanted a catering business. She could have went to those parties and catered, been selling her plates outside. So it's things of that sort where it's like you've been struggling to get one thing, but you're not realizing possibly the balance of having other things and aspects in your life that can help you with that struggle, and alleviating that. This is their energy. I feel like you actually got three people. Yeah, you. Come on, speech therapy. Work with me and my tongue. You have a few people. And I keep hearing you. I say you can deal with something with your throat as well, communication as well, and working on that as well. Because that typically happens when I'm like, eek, is like It's something that's been in my head, and now I have to continuously say it until it's out of my head. Almost like an accent, I have to pause, so that way I don't speak in that accent. So it's really giving you need a pause moment here. Now for me. So this is your energy. You feel like with all the struggles that like I ain't got time to be focused on that. I ain't got time, go play the game with my kid because, I just got from work and I gotta cook dinner and this and that. And it's just like, you know what, they ask them to help you cook dinner. Make that a game. Again, it's feeling like it can only be one way because of what you're going through, not realizing a lot of things in your life can help you with that alleviation of what you're going through. So with this, somebody um left you. They couldn't take it. And it wasn't even, it doesn't even feel like being a bad fallout. It's just somebody that wasn't able to, they were working on their healing too, for sure. And they knew that with us both kind of going in this way, in this direction, it feels like um they just was like, you know what? We just need a break. We need a moment. I need to focus on me. You got to focus on you right now at this moment. Nothing bad. Like, I love you, wishing you well, but I can't. I can't. Because I'll also get sucked in there. I'll also get drawn in, right? We have just being near you is intoxicating. We have I'm not available. We have I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. And so many things reminds me of you, right? This is somebody, again, this energy feels like they left, not ghosting, like they had a conversation like, hey, I don't think this is working out. Like, I don't think we're good for each other at the moment. And again, it's like a sense of, yeah, it feels like it was, and it's funny because the way that they got me doing it now, they got me moving it near the I love myself enough to walk away, almost like stairs. Like they're creating stairs in this energy. Like that's kind of like they started noticing you pull away. They're like, you know what? Being around you is intoxicating. I get sucked in, and then this happens, and you possibly feel like I'm not trying to have nobody else to pop me in. Like I'm too focused on what it is, and that's also probably why you feel actually like you messed up everything and things didn't work out because this person left. But they got a spiritual lesson from you. They got an understanding from you, and that's why so many things remind them of you. You know, because they're allowing themselves to recognize in a way like, okay, how can I build a relationship while we're possibly both going through something, or while one person is going through something but they don't want the help, or they don't feel like there is any help or alleviation. Um, now I'm hearing, know that you're toxic. So it's possibly like they could have been giving you advice. Now I ain't time for that advice. I ain't no, I can't do that. It's like I don't want to hear it. So it's like this energy where they were intoxicated to want to help and support you, but you didn't feel like it was in a way that you deemed as help and support or being there, in a sense. So they were just like, you know what, I'm just. And they still think about you, which is always saying, you know what, wishes and energy that I'm definitely feeling that. But yes, it's like that. So many things remind me of you, energy. We got my life is not as together as it seems. This is somebody else's energy. Again, we got three energies for y'all. My life is not as together as it seems. You speak to me through music. I heard kids immediately, and they have me move that up. So I wish I could take my words. So if you have kids, I remember when you were possibly a teenager, or me being a teen, or be like, you're a teenager, you ain't got no worries, you ain't got no problems, what you stressed out for, what you depressed for. It's like that energy, right? And so with them, I feel like they try to be very vocal, or like, again, it's like, you say, like, I ain't got time for that, or that's great, or you should do something else, or that. I don't know. It's like this energy of like their life is not as together as it seems, but they don't want to add on more stress to you because of possibly what you're going through, or what you're feeling, or what you're experiencing. Yeah, there's something that they want to tell you, but they feel like you won't see it as that, but they want to put on like this facade for you. And I keep seeing kids, and it doesn't have to be natural kids. You don't have kids. It can be somebody that's younger than you. It's just a very young energy, or somebody that's around you that feels like I can't, go through you, or which is possibly why like they can share like a playlist with you, or music with you, or sing around you, or like Want to kind of get you out of that space or just a listening ear. But with I wish I could take back my words. It's like you possibly um, it's like they can hear it, and you possibly feel like you're weighing a lot on them, and they're like, no, 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 no. But they also want to share things with you as well. We have I love you coming in here for their energy as well. They haven't put some extra cards to them. Thank you. I love you, which is why they just like my life's not together to see, but I love you enough. You know, this person they did love you, but they're like, I can't. Like some people just can't. Like some people can deal with somebody continuously having to be, you know, rehabilitalized or then with this person or this, and some people just like I can't mentally, physically, or emotionally take it, so they step away. But this person, they are there. Some on their own accord. Again, it feels like kids do as well. But yeah, we have. I couldn't tell you face to face. That's why they speak to you through music. It's like they have to talk to you in different ways. Different. It's like they're trying to send signals like, hey, like my life is not as together as it seems. Either like I'm helping you, but I also want that companionship and help as well. What is this final third energy for them, Spirit? Hmm. Mm. 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 This is somebody you possibly recently broke up with, or that you find out, bless your heart, bless your soul, I'm sending you loving energy, cheated, or just did some fucked up shit. Um, that wasn't really Will. Ooh, what the fuck? Silly rabbits. A lot to do with speech and communication and things happening with my mouth and my throat. No pause needed or intended. Um, with how it's all happening and coming out. Yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. I don't like their energy. I don't like their energy. I like how noise so I can just clear out the energy. Yeah, because I did not like that energy. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I need to clear it. They weren't the best people. Okay, we're just gonna put it that way. Put it there. Your energy actually was like, and that's how I knew you guys were in a relationship. I'm not saying these aren't relationships, but like you were in a romantic relationship. Thank you. Got to catch my own phrase and wording. You were in a romantic relationship with this person for sure. So you're like, I've been single for a while. You know, you know, then they say for you, honey. Okay. But in a romantic relationship in a sense, because on your side we have, I don't trust you. I'm so attracted to you. I pretend you don't mean that much. I never used to look at you in that way. So with the I don't trust you and I'm attracted to you, though I'm pretend you don't mean that much, and every you found out some information about them. Like there's still parts of you that are attracted to them. You know, you're stigmatized, pussy whip, things of that sort. It could be that. But it can also just be like maybe you were the person I was vulnerable with the most, or you're the person I laughed with the most. Like it's this energy, like you're attracted to parts of them, but you don't trust them as a whole because of what you found out, which is why you pretend that they don't mean that much, but you still have parts of them that are attracted to them. It's like, but I am still kind of, but you have to be like, nah, fuck that, da, da, da. But in order for you to properly heal, be honest. You're attracted to parts of that person, but I know that I don't trust them. That allows you to really fully heal. And that's also kind of what you possibly been struggling is because you feel like in order to heal from an emotion, you have to like fuck that person when you at the moment of time maybe you don't feel that way. You know, knowing people that have been in abusive relationships, you know, they're like, I'm done with this person, I'm done with this person, but then something happens where it clicks, uh, it doesn't click, it's just like, but that part of them, you know, when people that bailed the people out of jail, that they called the person to put them in jail in the first place, but they're bailing them out. So it's like it's something that you're gonna have to heal from. And then we're like, in order to heal, you have to be honest, because you can't heal a lie. It's not real. It's a figment of imagination. So, and with that, I never used to look at you in that way. Again, it's some information that you found out that led to this distrust in them. Okay? On their side, it just gives like fuckboy, asshole kind of. Man, woman, non-binary, trans, doesn't matter. Fuckboy, asshole. It's a gender neutral term in this bitch. We have on their side. I hope I will see you again sometime, which is right across from the I don't trust you. I remember every day. I remember every detail of that day, which lines up with the I'm so attracted to you. I took the easy way out, lines up with the I pretend that you don't mean that much, and the what did you want from me lines up with I never used to look at you in that way. So you can kind of see where that's going. I hope I'll see you again sometime. Remember, I took the easy way out. It's like they hoping to get back in based off of this small tinge of attraction that you have. So don't pretend how you feel about a person so that way you can truly allow yourself to hold power over how you feel. Some people feel like that. It's like, no, I hold the power. So like, you still fuck with me. It's like, yeah, I do, and now what? I'm like, yeah, you still nice, but okay. The shit stink. Okay, then. So it's like you have to be able to hold the power. It's like when people like are trying to banish things out of their house. It's like, yeah, you can banish it, but also know in the name of what you're banishing also helps. Now, in between both of you guys is some energy, almost, new a cleansing of energy itself. We have, I don't know how to let you go in between both of you, and we both know I'm not the one for you. I can make this up, but it wouldn't be as fun. Like I said, you found out something, you recognize something. And that's also another. I love myself enough to walk away. So recognize that and take that in. Now let's get your final overall energy, because like I said, those are three separate energies. Some walked away, some you had to kick out, and some that are still there that are looking to be seen and heard by you, because they are not only wanting to support you, but they also need your support as well. So to run those off that are there, let's get your final messages, because your reading ran a little bit longer than I was expecting. Let's get some. What is their final energy, spirit, in regards to the person that is there? Mm. Mm. Wow. Okay. Anything else before I start laying out the cards? Just period. Oh, okay. Yeah, go mend that relationship. It'll end out well. It'll end out well. All right, leaving the relationship. Ooh. And then spiritual relationship, because I feel like the other one was very spiritual. Like they just maybe left a spiritual church or something. Okay, it's kind of like you flipped a little bit. The spiritual energy is over here now. You know, but to read the middle energy of who is there, who is like that I love you energy, that childlike, younger kid, present energy. We have, excuse me, I know I made a mistake. I understand you better now. That's your energy. So I was like, like, oh, maybe I have been putting on too much on you, or maybe I haven't been, um, supporting you in the way that I could, so that you don't feel like I'm putting too much on you, so you can still be my person that I go to, or I have been ignoring you. Bless me, Ashe. I have been ignoring you. I haven't been honest with you. Or I haven't been real with you. Or I haven't given you space. I've been dismissed. Whatever it is, whatever the mistake is, you know what the mistake is. And with the I understand you better now, it's letting me know that you guys have had a conversation. Most definitely have had a conversation. Because you also got, I need to focus on my healing here for you. So you guys have definitely had a conversation or will have a conversation. You need to have a conversation, but you're recognizing that you possibly made a mistake. Now on their side, for again the energy, I fear that you will reject me and I forgive you. It's their energy. So they're having possibly this fear of like maybe you would reject me. Like I said, it's given that like teenage energy where like teenagers that go through problems again, whether they're a teenager or not, this younger, like maybe I won't be heard energy or felt energy. You reject me, dismiss me, talk over me, or whatever it is. But with the I understand you better now being right across the I forgive you, letting me know that you leave that space. You give them that energy because you recognize the mistakes that you made and how to truly show up for someone to not feel that rejection, to feel that support, to feel that love. Because you also have I was careless with you, right? So it's like you're recognizing it, not my chain breaking that shit. You're recognizing it, and taking in the part that you played in that relationship or are playing in that relationship because it doesn't have to end. Ashe. There we go. You gotta learn how to put your own bracelets, baby. So recognizing that and taking that in. Okay? So they forgive you. Time to forgive yourself. On this side with the spiritual energy, because that's what we're gonna start with, it just keeps popping off. Yes, I'm keep hearing break every chain now. Break every chain. Break every chain. Okay. Um, I buried myself in work to forget you. I can still see you standing there, and I scared myself that day. Like I said, the person they just like, I have to leave. Like I can't deal with this. Like you were a great spiritual lesson. Like I still, you're lots of things remind me of you, but like I can't do it anymore. Yeah, we got an affirmation that just came in for you. I'm guided by the ancient knowledge that resides with Latisse. That's hilarious. Is what it says. Face down, right? I'm guided by the ancient knowledge that resides with Latisse, and that can be your own name, obviously. But yeah, and it's again talking about the spiritual one, like it could have been, a fellow tribe member, like a spiritual tribe member. It could have been somebody within your church or, within your group where you're, whatever it is. Could have been a study, whatever it is. It's something where you're burying yourself, and now your spiritual practice and work almost like, but you can still see them standing there. So work through those things because you scared yourself that day actually showed you yourself that day as well. Now for them, the person that you got out of the relationship with, that was a tyrant is what I'm hearing. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I feel like that's your energy. Again, you guys' energy are very connected. I know I was a distraction from your pain, but they put, I'm waiting for an apology. I cannot make this up. And then you put right on top of it, finding out the truth crushed me. It's like this conversation is like it's going in one ear and out the other with these people. It's going in one ear and out the other. You guys both know that you aren't the best person for each other. It's going in one ear and out. Stick with the people that will forgive you, that will love you, that will be there even when, you were struggling to be there for them and they recognize that and they're able to take space and hold it in versus that energy or people that can't hold the space. Both of them technically couldn't. So, yeah, that has been your reading. Pile 1. Let's hopefully pile 2 is a little bit shorter. You guys did have three separate energies though. So that does make sense. Let's go ahead. 30-minute mark. Right on the 30-minute mark, my pal two. I'm only feeling that. I need something to drink. I need something cold to drink. I say, let's go on with pile two. What energy are they holding in the shadows and the truth? I heard a buzzing. And I'm trying to like recreate the sound of what I just did, but yeah, I'm hearing a buzzing, like a bee buzzing. Buzzing, buzzing bee. You got a lot of hidden truth. Ooh. You got a lot of hidden truth. All right. Anything else? Because I feel like your message is very, very clear. Anything else for the collective? There you go. Yeah. I don't feel anything else. I feel it from the back. Anything else, Spirit? I feel at least one more. I said one more. Not me, Spirit, though. We'll do exactly what we did with the other one. Sure. Okay. Those are also your cards. We'll get to those. So, with you guys, what's that one Atlanta song? Do you want to be a distraction, baby? Ashe. Definitely feels like you were possibly using someone exactly as that as a distraction. Um, from healing, from working on self, from dealing with self, um, from growth, from change, from shifting. Because that's the entire layout, even with the cards. Mm, yeah, it's. I'm seeing a moment where it's like somebody's like, I'm protecting my peace, but they're really just avoiding the peace that they can just build up and have be protected. Right? I'm gonna read them as they are, not as they came out. So it's almost like a story, I'm not gonna lie. We have I am becoming a better person. Okay? That's the first one that we have. We have I am different now. I need to focus on my healing. Right? It's like I'm like I'm becoming a better person. Like I know I did some things. Did y'all hear that? I know I did some things. I know I set up some things a certain way or said some things or like yeah, I'm healing now. I need to work on myself. I'm going to see the lady type of energy. Like I'm going to see the lady. I'm going to work on that for sure. So I need to focus on my healing. I'm becoming a better person. Like you're actively trying to do it. I'm not gonna lie. Spirit don't let me lie ever. So I'm gonna say it kind of feels like not really. Like you're again. It's like I'm doing this to protect my peace, to protect my healing. But it's like, are you really? Just being honest, just being real, just being open. Okay. But you are recognizing parts of you that you need to heal, and I feel like that is the step that you're taking. You're taking accountability and responsibility for the things that you need to heal and work on, especially involving other people in relationships. Because the next one that we have is we both know I am not the one for you, and I replay our conversations over and over. Because you're like, why would I say that? Why would I do that? Why would I? Why was I smirking when they said that? Why was I, so you were playing it and you recognize that I was not the one for them. Like, I know that, and part of me feels like they knew that or are knowing that, getting that understanding, like, I'm not the one for them, right? Because the next cards under that we have is I lost myself for a little while. I don't know how to let you go. And this feels like, again, that we're playing the conversation over and over. We both know I'm not the one for you. It's like, with the losing myself, it's like, you're again, the actual healing moment, right? Recognizing what you need to heal is different from actually healing it. So it's taking it that step further. You recognize what you have done, replaying the conversations that you lost yourself, you weren't really you or the you that you truly wanted to become or be. So you don't know how to let this person go, right? And if you don't know how to let this person go, it means that you're never going to actually truly heal and be the person that you truly want to be and be different. It's like you want to show them, like, no, I'm truly working on it now. Like, I'm truly doing it now. Like, you right now, Spirit is saying you just got to prove it to yourself. You need to focus on yourself. You got to work with yourself on these things, right? Because even in the next row, we have, I hide who I really am from you. So the piece of you that don't know how to let the person go is not even who you really are. It's that ego. It's that sense of self of like, you know, because I'm in all honesty, just being as real as the energy is, I don't feel like you ever presented yourself truly to them. And so when you start to present yourself to them as it is, or if they're no longer there, you want to prove yourself to them. It's like, no, start proving that to yourself. Because now I'm hearing, what's the song by Cleo song? You ain't never gonna change. Never, ever gonna change. It's like, that's what I feel like they're saying. So many people chasing. It's like that. It's like they feel like you're never gonna change. So just like don't go bothering them. Which is crazy because it's like people like you gotta have conversations or to heal and to forgive people. What if they die? And I can never have those conversations. I can never heal from that. I can never deal with that. So so essentially like you're gonna have to heal without interacting and dealing with this person, right? The next card, I'm not gonna pick the cards anymore. Gosh, the next card, let Spirit tell me. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Then we have I don't know what to say. My life is not as together as it seems. Again, it's hiding so much. A lot of things that just weren't on the truth in the forefront. It's like you post a pic of food, right? Say you're a server, right? You post a pic of food like you're at the table, this and that, like, ooh, new meal came out, but it's really somebody else's food. But now this aside of you doing all this is like it's not really that life. I'm not saying that that's what you're doing, but it's like again, it's a lot of things were your fault because you weren't really you. You weren't really presenting that in this relationship. And so your life is not as together as it seems because it's not your life to be lived. You're a facade of what you truly are. And let's just be being honest, not with shame, not with this, because sometimes I have moments of that self. When I'm people pleasing, when I was people pleasing, that was a facade. That was not me being really me. That was not real. People feel like fakeness got up me this grandiose thing of being fake. Sometimes it's people pleasing. Saying yes when you really want to say no. Saying that you're okay when you're really not. That's also not being who you really are. That's why it says my life is not as together as it seems because you made it seem that way. I'm strong. I got this. I can handle. No, right? So recognize that. And that's why I'm glad that they put these first cards here. I'm becoming a better person. I'm different now. I need to focus on my healing because you're recognizing that you need to focus on your healing and what you need to work on. So now it's time to start doing that, which is hilarious because the next card, which is like I said, I'm gonna show you what Spirit telling me to. It's time for me to heal now. It's time for me to heal now. Because first it was I need to focus on my healing. Really zone in. Now it's like, okay, now let me start working things out. The next two cards that we have is leaving you hurt me too, and just being near you is intoxicating. It's gonna hurt. And that's why he's like, I don't know how to let you go because, and I feel like that's also with your own energy that you don't know how to let go because you lost yourself for some time. So it's like, how do I get back to me as well? And will you accept me? Will you be there? It's like, no, I gotta leave. And it may hurt me too because I did want you around. I knew who you were. I just wasn't able to be me around you. Ooh, shit. So just being near you is intoxicating. Again, intoxicating can just be, again, falling back into those old habits, phrases, things. It's like people that are like, I'm not going to drink. So it's like, I'm not going to hang out with those people because those are literally called them my drinking buddies. Just being around them, I'm going to want to because that's the memories that we created and have always created. That's how we first met. So it's even, again, that energy. So leaving me is gonna hurt that group because again, that's what we know that was a big part of my life. But now I'm gonna have to create a different part of my life for where I truly want in sobriety. Truly want in being able to say no and have boundaries. Truly being able to act in a way that's letting hey, how you doing today? Not so good. So again, that not just putting that up again, it's that energy. That's why I'm like not saying this with shame or this and that or it's just you just weren't you. And so now you have to accept you and not even hide from yourself. Because the next cards that we have is I never want to feel that way again. I left you before you could leave me. Like I said, you left mentally, phys- physically, spiritually, emotionally, you possibly left. And that's why you don't want to feel that way again. But also, it could have been like, I've been in this mindset, this energy for so long. I don't want to feel that way again either. Of denying it. Because the last card that we have, at least in this world before I shuffle out the rest, is I focus on you instead of my pain. That's why the first card that you got over here is I need to focus on my healing. I know what I need to heal. I know what I need to work on. I know what I need to digest and shit out what I don't need and take what I do. And you get it? Now I recognize I was focused on you, which is why I blamed you when I knew it was me. Which is why I wasn't really real. Which is why I lost myself. Which is why I'm replaying conversations like, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Why did I lie? It's time for you to heal. Truly heal yourself. And be you. Now, I did this also with Power 1 as well, where I shuffled out the rest of the cards just to get some further energy. Those are also your cards. So let's go ahead and get that as well. What do you have, Spirit, for the... And final. Again, this is like almost like your new energy with the revelation of healing, okay? Mm. You got a new relationship coming in here. All right, so we have like almost like a balance between energies, right? Up here feels like the healing energy, like the healing, the what you're healing from, right? We have the first card is I know I messed up everything, right? It's again that energy of recognizing I wasn't me in this, and not excusing yourself, but allowing yourself to recognize like this was not me, like this was me, but that's no longer who I want. I'm like, and that me messed up shit, and they need to correct it. They need to work on it. So this, I know I messed up everything. It's just realizing that I allowed things to happen or I set things up in a certain way, right? We have I left when I saw you with someone. This feels like a small piece of people like you actually possibly did catching it with someone. Um, but you know, but it also feels like people that you just feel like maybe they chose you over them. It doesn't even feel like necessarily romantic either. It just feels like you saw them like I feel like they like them more, or this and that more. You know, whatever it is. But it says I left when I saw you with someone, and then I took the easy way out. It's also right on top of that. It's like so. It's like, well, you got them now. That's your new friend. That's you do this. That's you do that. Or you're married now. You don't need no friend. Or you got the new job. Or you're alone. This is when you got to keep. It's like something of that sort. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily feel romantic. Doesn't mean it isn't. But I'm not really picking up that energy. But that again is for a small selected few with that energy as well. And then the last card again, part of this healing is I regret lying to you. Again, not really truthfully being yourself, not being as open and vulnerable as you could have been, or being honest about that, or people pleasing, like I said, or just lying about I say certain things and allowing that. I'm gonna read this card last, but there is a border card in between the healing energy and the new energy coming in. Now, the new energy coming in, like I said, it feels like a relationship. It can be platonic, romantic, a rebuilding of a familiar relationship, things of that sort. We have I can't stop thinking about you. Then we have I want to feel that way again, which is completely different from I never want to feel that way again. We're loving this for you. I want to feel that way again. It says sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. The next one is I will wait for a sign from you. It's like this person or this situation or this opportunity, whatever it is, it's like it has you staying awake with happiness, with generous. It's like that moment before your birthday or Christmas or a big vacation or your first day on your dream job. It's like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen. The signs that you waited for is like, oh, okay, like, should I wear this? So again, it's this anticipation of truly because now you feel more involved in your life and your situations and your opportunities because now you feel like you're truly being you. You are truly you're healing, you're working on things, you took accountability. So it's like you're able to actually truly wait on signs from this person or this opportunity or thing because now you're willing to receive it wholeheartedly and whole openly and you're able to recognize like yes, yes, yes. Versus before it's like, no, I'm okay. So there's no support coming in because now you're saying you're okay when you're really drowning, suffering like that, and you just need to cry or this and that. Oh yeah, 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 I can do that for you. I can set that up for you. And now you extra tired and you knew you couldn't take that on. So it's like now you're waiting on good signs, good energy because that's what you're aligning with. And then we have, which also made me feel like this is also romantic, is you came closer than anyone, right? And this is letting me know that somebody's going to be getting scared is stupid. I hurt in them draws. I'm so done with spirit. I'm so done. For some, like I said, for some. But allowing that in, you came closer than anyone. This person is really going to allow you to tear down those walls. I don't want to see you open up. Like ooh, open up. I feel like tear down the walls because I feel like you have been open. It's like what is that thing? Where it's like a beating heart. I'm seeing. I don't remember where I seen it at. Where it's like a raw beating heart, and they only put bricks in front of it, but they didn't actually fully protect it. But the heart is still beating. You can kind of see the blood coming through the bricks. And all that stuff because again, it doesn't have proper protection truly to protect it and still allow it to be there. So it feels like that energy of you, like they turn down the walls and now they're helping you to build up true foundations that are worthy of you. But yeah, go through that healing phase, continue to heal because on the other side is opportunities, love, and openness that is just right for you. Okay? Well, other than that, I love you guys. Love yourselves more. Until next time.